Want to welcome everybody to chat with Andrew Luck. We've grabbed some of your questions that you submitted for him. So we're going to start off with Damon from Texas. Andrew, what are 3 things you can't live without?
3 things I can't live without. Well, obviously food and water. I think it'd be hard to go without those. And then I think family. You know, family is very important.
Amber from Charlotte.
All right.
Was there ever a moment when you were unsure if football was actually your calling?
Yeah, I think, at a younger age, maybe my redshirt year at Stanford when you're not playing, and I think everybody has doubts about what they do at some point. And when you're not playing and redshirting, it can be tough. So yeah, definitely during then, but I definitely still love it, and it's a great game. Feel very fortunate to play it.
Michael from South Carolina. Your last name is Luck, but do you have any superstitions or rituals before a game?
Yeah, I like to put the same pair of shorts on to warm up before every game, and I didn't wash them for the last 3 years, so I know that might be a little nasty, but superstitions, I guess you got to do it.
Bradley from Portland wants to know, what was your win from within moment in your college career?
I think win from within moment, college career. I think after throwing an interception against USC in the 4th quarter to let them go up by 7, and having a 2-minute drive to go tie the game up after that was pretty important for me. So I'd say a win from within moment. That would be it.
Nate from Louisville. If you could play any other sport, what would you play?
If I could play any other sport, I think I'd play soccer. I love that sport. I grew up overseas, lived there for 9 years, so I really enjoy the sport, and hope I could be a striker or some kind of defender.
Jason from Cleveland wants to know, do you have any hidden talents or skills?
Hidden talents or skills? I don't think so. It seems like that football is about the only thing I'm good at, so I'll stick with football.
Benny from Hammond wants to know, how often do you train during the week, and how do you keep yourself motivated?
I think, one, keep myself motivated, and I know that I think football's great. You feel like you have to prove yourself every week, so for me that's motivation enough. And then you probably train in 6 days a week. Take Sunday off right now and let the body recover then. But it's a full-time job now.
Mike from Arizona wants to know, what is your all-time favorite movie and why?
All-time favorite movie and why? I think if different categories, I'll say action movie, probably Gladiator, just because it's a great storyline, a lot of great action scenes as well.
Emma from Pittsburgh wants to know, is there a game in your career that you wish you could change something about?
Well, absolutely. I wish I could go back and take all my interceptions away and only throw touchdowns or completions. But I think the last 2 years against Oregon have probably been the most disappointing games. I wish we could have come out on top.
And Chad from Chicago wants to know, what's the most vivid memory of your high school playing days?
Vivid memory of my high school playing days, probably our rival game against Memorial High School my junior year. It was played in the rain. It got rain delayed till 11 p.m. start, so we finished at like 1:30. We finally beat them that year, so it was a lot of fun for me.
Cameron from Spokane wants to know, how do you spend your time when you're not playing football or training?
How do I spend my time when I'm not playing football or training? I love playing FIFA on Xbox or Call of Duty on the PlayStation. I enjoy reading, hanging out with my buddies, shooting hoops, traveling, so a lot of different things.
Mason from Birmingham wants to know, what is your best moment of playing at Stanford?
Best moment of playing at Stanford, I think, beating Cal 2 years in a row and retaining the axe, the trophy we win for that game. So it's pretty special, and it's a great rivalry for the Bay Area.
Scott from St. Louis, what will you miss about Stanford?
What I miss about Stanford, I think, obviously your teammates and great people on the campus. You're surrounded by unbelievable students and professors and people in the area, so it's always a lot of fun.
Final question is Casey from Fayetteville. Was there a moment when you realized you could fulfill your dreams of making it to the NFL?
I don't know if there was one moment. I think I realized probably my sophomore year after playing that, I think, I'm a pretty decent quarterback and, may have a shot at going professional at some point.
All right, Andrew, thanks for the time. Thanks, everybody, for the great questions. Stay tuned for the next chat.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.